Okay, so now let me screen share. And, last week's people talked me through what I needed to press to get into presentation mode here. Let's see if I can do it. You people keep, you're blocking me from what I want to press. Here we go. Presentation. That one's not working. Present. Here we go. Yay. All right. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Happy September. I hope everyone had a fantastic summer and a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I know that I did. And I know that I just, yeah, I loved the tail end of the summer, even though it's officially summer, you know what I mean? But today, now that all the kids are back in school, I just like most of you, if you went to school anywhere in North America, today is like you're ready to get down to business. You're ready to get back to school. You're ready to get back into learning. So this is a great time to get to know a wonderful company better, to learn more about the business opportunity. And that's what I'm here to share with you today. And there we go. Welcome, Svetlana. I'm really happy to have you here with us today as well. So, put in the chat if you. I would love to have you put in the chat. Does this feel like are you ready to? Are you feeling that back to school feeling yourself? Also, you maybe want to share in the chat where you are geographically. I always love to see that, and it's always great to share because we usually have people from both sides of the border. And I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about Arbonne as a company and a brand, about the opportunity, the business opportunity as an affiliate, or to build to be what we call a business builder, to build a team and a bigger organization. It's a company that I've been affiliated with for the last 19 and a half years. I'll share a little bit of my story with you, but one thing I can tell you for sure is that 19 and a half years later, I'm even more in love with and in awe of this brand, even more honored to share it with you. So I am an executive regional vice president and a proud independent consultant with Arbonne. I'm a child psychiatrist by profession, but I'm what I call a wellnesspreneur by obsession. So I am obsessed with helping people to become their healthiest selves and also to take steps that have compound effects for health and happiness in their lives. And that is where I see Arbonne fitting into what I'm doing, my bigger mission in life, because when we use products that don't have toxins in them, anything you do on a daily basis compounds in either a negative way or a positive way. So sometimes small amounts of things that are not good for you can have really negative consequences, right? We now know that 11 minutes of walking a day decreases your risk of early death by 25%. So huge, right? Something that seems so small. So not using products, what Arbonne has to offer, these pure, safe, beneficial products without the toxins is a positive compound effect. And then add into that the positive effect of this community surrounding the company, which is, represented by some of the people here on the screen today, but both our preferred clients and our consultants tend to be amazing, uplifting, supportive people that and plugging into that culture can help you to really become the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. So I'm going to just move ahead now if I figure out how to advance the slide here. Let's see, maybe this little button over here will work for advancing the slide. Yes, it does. So who is Arbonne? First of all, Arbonne is a 44-year-old brand. So we're what we call a legacy company. We have a Norwegian heritage. Our founder was Norwegian, and he was way ahead of his time, a pioneer in terms of thinking about pure, safe, beneficial, non-toxic products, formulating vegan, cruelty-free products. Those things sound very trendy now, but 44 years ago, that was pioneering, right? To be thinking about that. We have a Swiss heritage as well. Our initial research institute was in Switzerland, actually in the town of Arbonne, Switzerland, which is what the company's named after. And Arbonne means beautiful tree. And we've always been held, for that reason, you'll hear me talk a little bit more about our ingredient policy, but we've always been held to European Union standards, which are known in the world to be the highest as far as banning any ingredients that are not proven to be safe. Now we also have a French heritage because our company, our parent company is Groupe Rocher, which is a French family-owned, third-generation family-owned business, very much in the same space as us in terms of being green and clean. And they have headquarters and distribution centers in 100 companies globally. So I'll also share with you where Arbonne's at, really in the very, although we're a 44-year-old company, we're in the early stages of global development. There is so much growth to come, and Groupe Rocher is so well positioned to help us to do that. And so they're so well aligned with our philosophy, which I've always loved, healthy living inside and out, and that connection between mind, body, and skin. And now we know that center point of the connection is gut health, which I'll share a little bit more about as well. Um, Yes, so Arbonne has been thriving for years. Companies like ours of direct sales, to make it past the 10-year mark is a huge feat. 80% of companies don't even make it past 10 years. So knowing that you're with a company that's been through all the growing pains and come out strong on the other side, that has a thriving business and a thriving culture, that has such strong values and high integrity, I know that this company will always stand by and do the right thing. And I love being affiliated with this kind of company. And there's an amazing partnership between our corporate people and the field. And we have a very generous, fair, and sustainable compensation plan. We have a plan that is, it's actually a hybrid between direct sales and network marketing. And what that means to you and for you is that you can make money from the very beginning of starting your business. You can make commissions as an affiliate. So, but there's also on the other end, there's the potential to make a very lucrative income. And whenever I talk about money, I need to share. Go to earnings.arbonne.com and click on the flag for your country, and you can see what the averages are at every level, and get more details on this. But there's an incredible potential, and also the ability to make money right at the beginning, and those don't always go together. So I love all of those things about the company, as well as, I love I'll share with you some of the benefits in a moment that this company has given to me. So, but Arbonne is known for innovation. We've always been about wellness and healthy living inside and out, and really about connection. But we have this strict ingredient policy. And that's what I fell in love with initially about 20 years ago. I was in Pennsylvania at the time, just outside Philadelphia, where I'd moved to do my specialty training in child psychiatry. And I fell in love with the safety of Arbonne's products. And not just what's in the products, they're based on plant-based ingredients, the best of plant-based ingredients, along with the safest of science, but also what's not in the products, the toxic ingredients or even questionable ingredients. And I really felt like, as a busy physician with very little extra time on my hands, that I could trust that when Arbonne put a product on the marketplace, that it was safe for my family and that I didn't have to be reading every ingredient. So that ingredient policy is what first got me. I actually had low expectations that the products would work, because in my experience previously, anything so safe wasn't necessarily high performance. But once we started to use the products and we got results, I saw that there was this blend of safety with high performance, which I think is so unique to Arbonne. And Arbonne does pre and post-production testing. Everything is tested for safety, but then also tested for clinical results. They're continuously innovating ahead of trend, pioneering, identifying the next thing that's coming. And we are in this amazing growing industry of health and wellness, as well as e-commerce. So that's how it started for me, was with our products. We have these clean, safe formulations. We now ban over 2,000 ingredients. So the European Union, as I mentioned, bans 1,400 ingredients. Arbonne has gotten even stricter than that. So one of the strictest ingredient policies on the planet. We have no parabens, no phthalates, no mineral oil or other petroleum derivatives, no artificial colors, sweeteners, flavors, no endocrine disruptors. And we have effective high-based products that are in areas of high demand. One of the largest vegan catalogs on the market, and really something for everyone. We're most well known for our nutrition, and next, most well known for our skincare, especially our anti-aging, which we now call healthy aging skincare. But we have products for everyone from the babies to anti-aging, as I said, for men, for women, sports nutrition, makeup. Our makeup line is currently being revamped. It will be coming out in 2025, and you can be sure that it will be innovative and ahead of trend. So always something exciting coming along the pike. And um, yes, and we are, these are amazing, clean products. And this is a little bit more, I've already talked to you about the not allowed list, but we're, in addition to being vegan and cruelty-free, we're gluten-free, we're non-GMO, no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or fragrance, never tested on animals, not even the individual ingredients. And each product is developed individually with very meaningful ingredients. So this is where it started for me, was with the ingredient policy and with the products. So more about our ingredient policy and our certifications. Safety is, like I said, pure, safe, and beneficial is our motto. Safety is a top priority. We're always in regulatory compliance with any of the countries we're in. There's scientific rigor and clinical research, and Arbonne brings in top scientists from the particular areas, and we have voluntarily taken steps to ensure that our products are certificated by third-party certifications, including vegan, non-GMO, formulated without gluten, certified cruelty-free by PETA, kosher, halal, and certified by several sports certifications as well, that athletes can use if they're being drug tested, they can safely use our products as well. And then one of our most important newer certifications is the B Corp certification. We say we're proud to be in good company, and the B Corp is as a B Corp, Arbonne strives to not only to be the best in the world, but to be best for the world. And what this really means is that the company's not just about profit, but also good for people and the planet. And I just love that. There's a lot of social and environmental performance that we had to meet these certifications, transparency, accountability. And when Arbonne was just a year ago, we have to get re-audited every 3 years. When we were re-audited, we had increased our score from 83 to 100 and about 140. Basically, we are now the #1 scoring B Corp in all of direct sales, and #2 in health and wellness out of all the global B Corps. It's very difficult to get. Only 4% of companies achieve the B Corp certification. So when you start to become aware of that and to look for these kinds of companies, it's really amazing. And we're so proud. It's really taken what Arbonne's always been, which is about being good for the planet as well as people. And then this takes it to a level of regulation and certification, requiring us to meet these certifications. And then just a little bit more about this. This about B Corp, because as I said, only 4% of companies who apply actually meet the qualifications to become a B Corp. And Arbonne, you can see our score over there. It was 119.9 was our most recent score. You can see where we were when we were initially certified. You can see some other companies that are certified B Corps in between here. And here's Arbonne way over here. And this is for companies in the nutrition industry. So really proud of that. Okay, so here's a little bit more. So, so 19 years ago, when I took a look after using the products, when I had my third daughter and decided, to my surprise, decided that I wasn't going back to work full time when she was 12 weeks old, but didn't know what I would do to fill in the gap. Had 2 teenagers that would be going to college. Somehow it came to me, maybe I could do Arbonne. I had no idea if you could make real money And what I wanted was looking for a way to replace half of my physician's income. Again, I'm saying our earnings.arbonne.com whenever I talk about money. But when I looked at the compensation plan and I saw that it was possible to do that, I jumped in with both feet with a 5-week-old. And but I had some hesitations. I had never done anything to do with sales or retail. I had just, gone to school 14 plus years of post-secondary and medical training and 2 residencies and a fellowship. So I was scared to sell anything. I didn't like we was before the days of smartphones. I didn't like calling people on the phone, but I did love sharing um, products that I really truly believed in and that work with others and helping people with their health, and the opportunity to change my life and my family's life was worth jumping in out of my comfort zone to do something different. And since that time, really, work habits have changed. Many more people work from home. Back then, it was much more unique. And people use referral-based marketing more and more. People, wherever people like to get referrals from others in many kinds of ways. And that's what this is. It's referral-based marketing. And direct sales has become so much more the norm. Global sales and direct sales is now 175 billion and projected to grow to 205 billion by 2032. So this is a global growing market in health and wellness, which is a growing market, in e-commerce, which is a growing market. So this has become a primarily that has changed since I started to become a primarily virtual business, an online business, but which you could combine with so many different kinds of reach out methods, so flexible. For me, what changed was I was able to not go back to work until my daughter was 5.5, just keeping an eye on the time, until my daughter was 5.5 months old. And around that time, I had promoted to the level which we nicknamed the White Mercedes-Benz level. We have 4 levels of management. That's the 3rd one. And that's Arbonne does not give you a White Mercedes, but they give you a VP Success Award, which is a cash bonus toward your White Mercedes-Benz. And what that meant for me was that I was able to go back to work when I did, to go back part-time 3 days a week, very soon after 2 days a week. And a year later, a little bit more than a year later, when my son was born, I had promoted to the top level of the company, which meant that that I had replaced my full-time income. And again, earnings.arbonne.com to see what's typical. But what that meant was I went on an extended maternity leave and really fell in love with this very flexible lifestyle of that I could, and a business that I could weave around my top priorities of my family, my health, my dance classes, my paddleboarding, and just and this is really what I've done. So for most people, this is a side business. It can be a side income coming in for your family, but it could become a plan A if you want it to. So, with 60 million people, I know that most people I meet today have a second job, or in their family, they have other income streams, right? Their costs are increasing. And, a lot of people, and I'm sure this applies to Canadians as well as Americans, but in America, 50% of Americans are unprepared, like have less than $1,000 in emergency funds. And global wellness, again, is, like I said, is a growing business. It's projected to explode in growth. And so, when you attach yourself to a business, you want to be in a growing trend. And clearly, we fit squarely into these glowing trends. And here you can see the wellness business, $5.6 trillion business, and e-commerce, $6.3 trillion business. And we are right in that place in the middle. And then, of course, the other circle would be green, clean products, right? And so we're at the intersection of all of those. And as think about, I would love for you to think as you're listening, who do I know who is into health and wellness? Like, who do I know who loves e-commerce, who would like to have an online business? Start to think about that. I mentioned that we're in 6 countries currently open for business in US and UK, Canada, Poland, Australia, and New Zealand. As a consultant, you can have clients and consultants in any of those 6 countries. You just get paid in the country that you live in, where you have, permission to work. And our next projected openings, projected to be potentially in Greater Europe, Mexico, and Asia. And so a lot of excitement to come with that growth. We have a lot of new technology. So as I mentioned, when I started my business, we were faxing in our orders. We did not have smartphones. We had to use the telephone. We could not text people. There was no social media. Those things are all available now. And I love using them. And here we are on Zoom using this virtual platform to share, which we use so much. So we have a lot of new technology. And our parent company, our Group Rocher, invested a few years ago, invested $5 million in Arbonne to upgrade our technology so that our websites and all of the technology will match the high performance of the brand itself, the products. So we now have the Arbonne app that you can use. There's training modules on there as you get started, and you can do all your reach outs. The digital images are there. We have My Office, another app we can make recommended cards to share that people click on that are connected to your website. We have our Replenish Me program, which I'm so passionate about. That's our subscription program, which was rebranded, new and improved this year. And it's, I hate the kind of subscriptions that are hard to get out of and have all kinds of hidden things in them. This is completely transparent, and it's the best deal on our products with free shipping, free gift, and you can edit it, you can cancel it, you can pause it. So it's, and you get every fourth order, you get a $65 credit in Canada and $50 in the US. So that's an amazing program. Ask your consultant more about that. There's quarterly enhancements. We have incentive program tracking, trips that we can earn just for doing what we do to build our business every year. And then as a team, we have a system for success that you can plug right into. We're very closely connected to the top level of success in the company. And we have such a solid track record of helping people to build sustainable and successful businesses. And besides sharing healthy products, that's my other passion, is to mentor people to create businesses that are sustainable and successful for yourself. Your business is actually willable from the second level of management, area manager, which is also very cool. And so there's a really amazing income opportunity here. There is unlimited earning potential. It's really up to you. You can see the numbers here, I think, are US numbers, but at we have the 4 levels of management that I mentioned. You can see the averages there. And it is something really that you can build a 6-figure income and beyond. But it's up to you. You can be an affiliate and you can make commissions from purchases and not build a team. But if you would like to build a team, you have the potential for incredible time leveraging. And even as an affiliate, because of our Replenish Me program, where you can help your clients to have their products that they fall in love with, like our green drink. It's really, there's nothing like it. It is a daily gut reset, but it is also good for your brain, for your skin, hair, nails, overall health. And such a simple step in one simple drink. In fact, I was drinking mine just as we were starting here. And our essential meal protein, our energy fizz, we can help people to have those arrive so they don't run out of them, because people do fall in love, but then they run out and maybe they forgot how to order. But when it can arrive, and people are used to having, everyone here probably has 10 subscriptions that you can think of. We probably all have Netflix and an Amazon Prime subscription, and maybe insurance, which is a kind of a subscription, right? Every kind of insurance you have, so many others. So we really make it easy for people to have those products, whether it's every 30, 60, 90 days. And when you do that, that is also a kind of time leveraging for you, because you do that work and then you continue to get paid with those repeat orders. And it's so win-win. I love everything about the win-win model of this business, where we only are successful when we're helping others with their health goals and needs for themselves and their family. And then also when we help our teams to be successful. So there's a synergy in that win-win, which is amazing. You get the autonomy to run your organization. You have a team, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have our team and community to support you, but you are your own boss. The flexibility is unmatched. And I just don't know if I could go back to another kind of job. I just love this flexibility of time and also of location. So my family's spread out. My little granddaughter is in New York State. And when they need me to look after her or to come over, I don't have to question whether I can do it, because when I bring my phone with me, I've got what I need to run my business, and I can do that from anywhere. I can do that from out on my paddleboard, which I've done on occasion when I just couldn't. I had a call coming up, but the paddleboard conditions were amazing. I've done that as well. So the flexibility, the work-life balance, leading a healthy lifestyle is part of our business. And how great is that? Setting your own schedule. And we help you to figure out how you're going to weave this in alongside whatever it is you're doing. And for most people, that is a full-time job, or maybe a full-time job, another part-time job, although maybe you eventually, whether you want to continue with all of those or not. There's an uplifting community. When I started, I had no idea. I wasn't looking for community. But actually, when I started it back then, we were doing presentations, and I started to meet groups of women who worked together and socialized together. And I didn't have that in my previous life as a child psychiatrist. I didn't expect that with Arbonne, but I have lifelong friendships with amazing supportive people where we are supporting each other to become the best versions of ourselves. We are all continually learning and growing. The personal growth is incredible. And this is a global business that you can manage from your phone alongside your life. And so for me, my life is just transformed from being the mom who was never there in the morning to see my kids off to school, often would get home even after they were in bed, never could make it to anything at the school, to being the mom who could be there, which I wanted to be, and to be helping out, volunteering at the school. That was now my youngest just graduated this past year, and I don't have anyone in school. And it's a new phase of life, but it's given me so many benefits that to be there for the people that I want in ways that are so important to me. I would go on and on for hours if I told you all, but you can message me if you want to know more. So I am so glad if you're here taking the time to take a look at this business or listening to this recording and taking a look, because this company is unparalleled and it is growing. And there is so much growth to happen to come globally as well. You get the benefit of using the most amazing healthy products yourself. You become healthier and healthier while you help others to do the same. And then have this incredible flexibility and an ability to have this online business with this income coming, repeat income coming in. And yeah, so as far as what's next, I would just get you to think about whether you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. So a 1 is that, you want to continue to use the products. And if you're not using them yet, then what you really need to take a look at our preferred client program, which is our most popular program. And for only $20 in Canada, $29 in the US, you get 20% and above off for a year, access to our Replenish Me program, and so much more. And consider giving referrals. We love referrals for people who want to use our products and who want to take a look at the business. You could also host a get-together, whether it's virtual or in person, and get a great discount coupon and gifts. For 2, maybe you're really intrigued by this opportunity, but you have some questions and hesitations, which is totally normal. And in that case, whoever invited you on here, just you need to set up a call and go over some of your questions and hesitations. We have an interview that can help you to really figure out if this could be a fit for you. That takes about half an hour. So for sure, it's worth it to do that. And 3, maybe just like, hey, I love what I've heard and I want to get signed up. You could get today's Tuesday, you could get your first paycheck as early as next Tuesday. All of our orders that go in until Friday, we get paid the following Tuesday. We get paid those four times a month, plus the 5th time is our commissions and overrides. And definitely when you do that business interview, you can learn more about the details of how we get paid. It's an amazing compensation plan. So Don't be afraid to say I'm a 3. Let's get you signed up as an independent consultant and get you started and get those first paychecks coming. And we'd be thrilled to have you join us on what we call our Glow team. So I want to just finish up by saying that with this back to school time, I was thinking about, back to school and learning. And I saw this quote by Susan Trott: keep learning about the world. Life passes quickly and toward the end gathers speed like a freight train running downhill. The more you know, the more you enrich yourselves and others. And so this is we are a community of continuous learners who love to continually grow and learn. And then as we do that, we do enrich ourselves and others. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us. And for any of our guests, you are welcome to hop off now, but you are also welcome to stick with us. This is also we segue now into our monthly here we go, into our monthly global team meeting. And so we have some updates for September now that I will be running through.
Hey,
Before I
Tanis.
do that, Dr. Gultar Samani, who's out there on the water, is going to
Yes.
share the results of our raffle.
Yes, I have my little bowl here. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. I had to do the draw earlier because the breeze was blowing away all the names. So I just did it. And the winner is, hang on, I don't know if you can see it, but the winner is Paula Kaur. Sorry, there's an airplane going by.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay,
Paula, are you
congrats.
still there? Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to Paula. And oh yeah, Paula's here. Hey,
Oh,
congratulations.
hi. Thank you so much. Thank you,
I'll
Tanis.
get in touch with you about that, Paula, about getting
Sure.
that deal.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, yay, congratulations.